personal for sure. Yeah.
Do what the hawk has done to me.
Yeah. Work really hard, and still no respect for me, feeling like people neglected me. I don't mean to with the lames, they accepted me. Look in the mirror, perfected me. Ring of the shots, checking my reverie, had to grow up without felonies. Helping the people, but still ain't no bell for me. Dick writing people that's selling dreams. I had to build all this stuff for myself. Music is me and the wrist after else. Exercise plenty, keep up with my health. They hit the door and the feeling was felt. I got the stick that'll make your girl melt, but I married my girl, so the rest on the shelf. Thought I was tailored, but looked at my numbers and said to the kid wasn't willing to help. Damn, had to go back to the drawing board, hustling, lost in my purse, couldn't call me poor. Stumble a little, was falling more, like to my face, didn't know I was falling for. Everyone watching, they calling more, answer the phone and they loud what they calling for. Started then dropped out of school, didn't feel like I ever would fit on the college board. Now I won't be just a memory, put in the work, so they gotta remember me. Had to let go of no friends with me, throwing a flag, all the fouls and the penalties. Wearing a lot on me mentally, taking the knife on my back, it was killing me. Stack up these rocks while they billing me, taking it personal, you about to see a beat. Hating my senses don't matter no more. Plenty of nights it was falling no more. Had to stay on my path while these clowns made me laugh. Wasn't doing the math, I don't care anymore. Me and my chick, we gon' fill on your order. We blocking the number, the chick on the door. Selling that shit you can't get in the store. Doing break up the brick, I can't feel anymore. Niggas, they sick, should've seen from beginning. You stuck on the bitch when I'm winning the inning. Don't know how to fish, but I'm getting it plenty. I know I'm that shit, I can't feel in the jitty. Closing the trip, now we bout to get litty. You can say what you want, but this shit don't offend me. Nah, this shit don't offend me. No, if I fall, they ain't coming to get me. Shots, soon as they hit you, it's hot. Niggas, they sit me on top. If you think that you're better, I'm taking your spot. People, they say that I rock. Money, I'm getting a lot. People be trying to block, but I'm still in the court. I be hitting my shot.
Yeah. We got the control knob over there.
Oh yeah, it's nice. Gentlemen,
That's what I need, huh?
make
Taking
some
notes.
noise.
Something to control air.
I got my little.
You are now in the midst.
And then I do my another episode.
Okay,
We in here. Ball Out Radio.
let's go with it.
JT, I'm in a different spot today.
That's weird, right?
That's weird.
That's weird, right?
I'm usually over here. You know,
That's-
that spot is meant for the superstars.
We got something special. We
Well.
got something special. All right, well, let's start the show. Okay, Ball Out Radio. My name is...
JT,
And my name is
Twan Green.
Shia.
Yes, sir.
Today we got a superstar, man.
Yes, sir.
On the couch, because that's only meant for the stars, man. We got my boy Tsunami Fly in the building. What's good?
What's good? I thought y'all had that programmed in there. I thought you was going to be like, Tsunami
Fly.
fly.
That, what, you know what? We got, man, we got
Well, you never know. It might end up
It
like
might,
that.
right?
It might end up like that.
right. Your next time coming, right?
Oh, hey, don't think. I'll come back.
So,
Tsunami Fly, right?
What's good?
Part of Lame Gang, right?
yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit about a Lame Gang, a little bit about Lame Gang before we get into the juicy.
I'm Tsunami Fly, born and raised Pittsburgh. Started rapping out of Hazelwood.
Okay.
Been doing this for over a decade now. Old man mode. When I be
Okay.
playing Call of Duty, I be playing Resurgence Casuals because it's like half easy mode.
The reaction time ain't what
I
it
do-
used to be.
I do the easy mode,
reaction
too.
time ain't what it used to be.
I do fucking campaign. I don't even go out there. I stay in the game.
No,
stay
we
in the
got. We going.
campaign.
I'm loading you up. Watch.
My son just sent me a clip of the campaign, like one of the craziest ones where he put the cigarette out on his
Yeah.
face. Yeah, he was like, "You remember this?" Yeah,
I still played the one where you were in the airport and you got to shoot up everyone.
That's
that was
hard.
crazy.
Was it like
That
Modern
scene-
Warfare 2?
That's
That scene-
That's
hard.
the only one I played.
That scene was crazy.
I love that shit.
Swear.
Oh,
Crazy.
why?
So yeah,
Why do I love
man,
that?
been making music for over a decade. We've been listening to some of your shit. We're gonna pipe some of that into. But
Yeah.
yeah, let's talk about it, Mr. 6 Million.
Mr.
Ooh.
6 million.
Y'all going straight to the
Straight
juice.
to it. Straight to it.
I saw you with the shirt on. All right, listen, my cousin Deech, fucking JT, they was all talking about like, bro, you seen fucking Tsunami Fly? He went down to Atlanta. Just man, look at his views. So you know, it's
Crazy.
We going to the views and they in the millions.
Crazy, bro.
Well, how the hell did you? Like, are you gonna give us free game? Are you gonna hold
I
it?
give
Are you
everybody
gonna
no.
All right,
I don't
shit.
hold. I
Okay.
don't hold nothing. I say that I don't
Okay.
hold nothing.
So shit, how'd you fucking find it and shit?
Chrissy,
Chrissy,
my
shout
wife.
out- Shout,
we was
shout out to Chrissy
we
Mitchell.
was going through a situation where we was trying to find our next big thing. So we were like, yo, music's good. Everything's good. Now it's time to start. We got to find that thing. So it's like
Okay.
Chrissy started hitting up like all the sites, like Off the Porch, On the Radar, and they hit her back. They're really good at answering DMs. All you got to do is DM them. They DM you back, tell you the price, give you the link to pay the deposit, and then tell you what date your song is due by. and then
Okay, so you send your song before you go down there.
you have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so organized. You get down there, the DJ already has all the music. They got they do the orders by when you walk in.
Okay.
And it's like that.
That's
so
dope.
yeah.
That's dope.
What I like about the debut, because after I seen you on it, I started to, just see other shit. I like how honestly, they focus on really the artist. They
do.
give
Yes.
the artist
Yes.
their day in court, kind of.
They
right?
do.
You
Yeah.
get to say where you from, why you do it, because that's really all motherfuckers be wanting, right? A lot of motherfuckers just be like, listen, bro, I'm fucking Lil JJ, and I'm from Alabama, and I've been shot twice, and I'm doing this shit for my mama. And that's all they really want to say in front of a lot of people.
Exactly.
And that's what I want to see. I like to see that. I loved when you came on and like, he was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm from fucking Pittsburgh, and you were saying, "What's up, brother?" And
What's
like,
up,
he was-
brother?
Yeah.
and like he was like, "What's up, brother?" And then you went on there. He's like, "Oh shit!" Like this motherfucker snapping. So like, I like how the debut does that. It's just not music. They like,
Yeah.
They want the story.
They want the
your
story.
story.
Another good thing about the debut is the money you're paying, they're giving you content on YouTube, content on Facebook, content on Instagram, and they're doubling up on it. So they're gonna post one clip, and then later on that day they might post a different clip from your interview and post. So it's like you're getting so many different ways of getting noticed.
That's what I said.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's what I said to JT. I said you can see his interview part and just the part of you just doing your song. So I'm like, that shit's hard.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what did that do to your social media? What's your numbers? How's your numbers go?
Shoot, my Instagram went from I had just cracked 4,000. Right now I'm about to hit 14,000.
That's crazy.
Yup, it doesn't stop, bro. Like I was showing my man Marley when I went on. It just like if you go on my Instagram, it's gonna say follow back, and you just keep flicking it, and it just says follow back all the way down. It's
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's
There's still people liking the first video because I did 6 million on Facebook. It's at 6.5 right now on Facebook. On Instagram, it's at 1.5 million.
I seen that. Yeah.
And then YouTube is at 88,000. So it's
Give
like
it up the goddamn
so hell
Tsunami
yeah,
fly,
hell
man.
yeah.
This nigga's from the Berg. I'm
that's 8
talking
million,
to this
Mr.
yeah,
dude.
8 million, Mr. 8 million.
Hold on,
today.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
get
to
it right.
this dude, and he has 8 million views all over the internet. That's crazy.
Yeah.
8 million. There's not even 8
Off of
million people
taking
that
a
live in Pittsburgh.
chance.
Off of taking a chance.
Yes.
A
'Cause
small
did
investment.
you know that it was gonna do your numbers like that before you went down there?
No.
You had no clue.
No.
I mean, you did kill it though.
Thank you.
You did kill it. though. You're one of the biggest ones. One of the biggest views they got.
It
On
was
Facebook,
it was
the
the
biggest.
story and the fact that you backed it up. That's why
Yep.
it was
Yep.
everything clashed perfectly. It was like, look at the nerd up here with the fucking
Yeah,
suspenders.
you had the suspenders on.
And
Yep.
even if people thought it was intentional or not intentional, you built a story, and that's why it got the 6.5. And all you guys say is no one expected this. That's all you say.
Yeah.
Right? And then you put a little
Yup.
fire shit.
Yup.
And motherfuckers like, no one expected what?
Yep.
And then they just wait. You know,
And then it's like,
and
hey
then you just
brother,
start-
hey brother, this is starting.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's shit like that, bro. Like that makes it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, their setup game was impeccable because there's some of the interviews are so long, it's hard to pick which part to clip for the interview. Okay. So he picked a perfect clip, like between him going to my wife and all this stuff. Is like,
So like, how long do you talk? Like, how long do you talk?
it's totally up to the content. If you strike him, if you get him going, then he'll keep going.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. He's a dope host.
Because the one interview, like usually he goes long, for some reason. We always go early, which I like to go early because the crowd is still fresh and all this stuff.
So there is a
and
crowd.
they're not worn
Yeah,
out. Yeah,
okay.
and they're
Everybody in
not
the
worn
room,
down.
and you could bring people with you. So
Okay.
yeah, so whenever he got to the second, because they take a break after like 16 people, they'll take a break and then come back, and it's like for some reason his interviews are way longer after break. Like they be talking,
Probably because he be
talking,
smoking. Probably
talking
he
and
come back
talking.
high.
Like he almost got it's like, come on, we
So
got
how many artists was down there?
It's probably the biggest platform right now.
Was it like American Idol long, or was it not? Not that long?
The first time I went, it had to be like 30 something. Second time I went, I think it cracked 40 because we took two
okay, so
breaks.
like
It
16,
ain't like-
16.
It ain't
yeah.
like thousands of people.
Nah.
Okay.
Because you
okay.
gotta sign up for it. And
Yeah,
put
and they
you
have
on
a
the
time
list.
frame. So what they do is they get a studio space one of them big ass production
warehouse,
spaces, and you know they only have it for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
So the one I went to, they did it for 2 days, and then they already sold out. They sold out for October, which just passed. They just did October's yesterday, as a matter of fact. They sold out October, sold out November, sold out December.
You might have had something to do with that.
Oh yeah,
I would
definitely.
think. I would hope to think that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I saw when you went down there the second time, you went down there kind of deep with the
Yeah.
car. With the cars. So,
Yeah.
So you got a like, car, like you in the cars big time?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. What you got?
I got a Mazda RX-8.
Okay.
Totally, it's nice as fuck. It's nice as
I like
fuck.
Mazdas.
You didn't try to get down my driveway in that, did you?
Hell no.
Listen, wait. Heard that skirt. He was like, "What the fuck?"
I gotta tighten up my belt. That's just annoying. I just got that like 2 months ago, and I still ain't get all the kinks out of it yet.
I was hoping you were about to,
because that shit
come on down.
But I might hook that one up too, cause that's nice. I like it. And I got a Mazda. I mean, not a Mazda. I got an Acura TL 2010.
Okay.
And it matches the cause I got the Mazda is matte black with the marble vinyl on the hood, the top and the trunk. So I did the Stiller's marble on the Acura, and that's matte.
Okay.
That was back in the days, Acura days.
That's why I love my Acura too.
So, what's lame game?
Living above mortal expectations.
Oh, it's an acronym.
Yeah.
Ooh, see, I just learned something. That's why I like life is so fun. Okay, so say it again.
Living above mortal expectations.
Living above mortal expectation. So what's that mean?
I don't see myself as a mortal for real. Okay. So it's like, you know, when you're in a world, everybody expects you to go by a certain code as far as what society thinks it should be. So that's what mortals follow. So we're living above that.
Okay.
When I think of mortal and immortal, what I think about, there's certain people that come on this earth, even celebrity or not celebrity. There's certain people that you be like, man, Uncle Jimmy was wild. That motherfucker would get drunk as hell during spades. He'll tear the whole house up, fuck it up. R.I.P. to that man. So every Thanksgiving you'll talk about it. Yeah. He has made himself ill.
Yeah.
Every Thanksgiving you would have to bring up Uncle Jimmy. There's people like Tupac, you know what I'm saying, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
But there's other people that are just people that you meet that the family knows or that you know from the streets, from the hood. There's ladies that. So yes, I feel the same way. I have to. I just feel like I want to be immortal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to be talked about until my generation is gone.
Yes.
You know
and plus, I'm one of the types that I don't go for the norm. I'm not that dude. I don't conform. I don't do none of that.
I definitely can tell.
I don't care how much my clothes are as long as they look good. I don't care
if you have any of it on.
I don't care about none of that shit.
He said,
I don't care about none of that shit. And it's like, I used to argue with people because I used to tell people how much my jeans was. Like, I was at work one day when I used to work. I was at work. I'm telling people, I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to pay more than $24 for a pair of jeans.
Bro.
Period. I would be like, what? You're talking, what? Your jeans are only $24? I was like, yeah, how much do you be paying for your jeans? He was like, yeah, like $200 a pair. I'm like, why? I would rather buy a car.
The average Joe don't even know what you're wearing.
When I go to H&M, I see the $49.99. I be like, damn.
Only time I go to H&M because their t-shirts fit really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, they feel so
That is the way. But now that the style's changing, they have the baggy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the type of shirt.
I just grabbed some before I went down to the debut the last time. I just grabbed some. They still got them. Yeah.
So like they still got the tight fitted.
They still got the fitted ones.
I'm like, come on, man. Like, where's that? Like, where's that, man? All right. So is that more of a label? Or is that more
I would call it like a
lifestyle?
squad sub label.
Okay.
Because the main label, and I don't bring them up much, is Universal Dope.
Okay.
Which is distribution of popular entertainment. So we have like Universal Dope is the head. Fan for Life is like the beginning, like the beginning. Like when I first started, because I was with all family, with me, my brother, my cousin Mar, my cousin Che, cousin Keys. It was all family and shit. So then once we moved, me and my wife bought our crib in Duquesne. And we started hanging with all different people, and we was thinking about doing a magazine. So I was like, if we do a magazine, the name of the magazine gotta be crazy.
And what time period was this? Like 2000 and...
I want to say maybe like 2015, 2016, 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, so Universal Dope looked really nice on top of the magazine. So we was like, let's make it a label. Fuck it, because we was messing with all new people, and we wanted something to be like the head label. So it was like Universal Dope. And then I was at work one day, and I was like, you know what? Everybody uses this lame word. I want to find a good meaning for it. So then that's when I came up with the acronym. You know what I'm saying?
Because when I'm first reading, I'm like, okay, maybe he's trying to say, lame.
Everyone thinks I'm trolling, and everyone thinks I'm
trolling. I don't give a
trolling.
fuck about being a lame.
Yeah.
But now I see that it's an acronym.
It's
You know
an
what I'm saying?
acronym.
Can we
And
hear?
it's like-
Can we hear it one more time for the pod?
Living above mortal expectations.
There it is.
Okay.
Living above mortal expectations. I love it. Now when it comes to his clothes, yes, I remember I said, and R.I.P. to D'Angelo. But I remember when I didn't really know who you are, but I went to one of Josh's award shows, and you and your two wives were performing. I think it was years ago. You and your two girls, your two wives. I don't know. And I was like, this thing got two girls. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking. So I went to his Facebook picture, and I'm like, and it was a picture of him on the microphone.
Oh, that's a dude. That's a dude with the Hawk Mitchell page.
Showing the, you know what I'm saying? Like just showing the V. So I'm like, oh, this nigga's wilding. Okay.
I'm about to redo that. Actually, I just re-recorded the song. It sounds immaculate. I'm about to
like 5
redo
years
it.
ago. So, were you in a polygamy relationship, and how is that?
Me and my wife definitely had like 3 girlfriends in the last 10 years. It's cool. It's a dope.
Hold on.
Dope.
So when did you and Chrissy get married? Let's just start there.
We got married in 2015.
Okay, so it's y'all. It ain't you doing it. It's y'all doing it.
Yes.
Okay.
And it was her idea.
Okay. See, so I wanted to make sure. Okay, so now I got that clarified.
Yeah,
so
it
y'all
was her
as a
idea.
group doing
She
it.
presented
How does that,
it to
how
me.
does that conversation come
How
up?
does that conversation go?
Well, she
how's
she
that
could have
start?
started it.
I mean,
Okay.
if she brings it up, that's easy.
Yeah.
Versus if you bring it up. But
Long story short, we had a friend, homegirl. She's kicking it every once in a while. We, did something, whatever.
Yeah.
So it got to a point we bought her crib. So we was waiting until moving day. We was getting everything situated, and we was still, operating in my old house. And she just came downstairs one day and was like, "Yeah, is it okay if she moves in with us?" And I'm like, okay, cool. So then we moved in, and then once we moved in, then we had the girlfriend conversation. Like, yeah, she might as well be our girlfriend. So yeah, we for a year and a half, we was all sleeping in the same bed and
that's crazy.
all that shit. Yeah.
Arguments. I know women get their periods at the same time. and they're,
Yeah,
like,
their
around
periods
each
sync,
other.
and the arguments wasn't that bad for real. Like they would get into it I think the women arguments are worse because sometimes for some reason women always want to fight each other. It just be like, you're a girl just like me, motherfucker. Was good, and they're like, yo, y'all motherfuckers gotta
So
chill
do
out.
you like bring it up, and you kind of like?
Oh no, I would never let my girls fight. I would never let my girls fight.
Okay.
And Chrissy, even though Chrissy's my wife, she would if me and the other girl had a dispute, she would always let us handle our situation.
Okay. So do you have like cooking days, like you cook on Monday, you cook on Tuesday, or does one do cooking and one do all the
how
We
you
try to-
separate
the cleaning?
What we
responsibilities
try to do if we're in a situation, we try to figure out where everyone works for the situation. Chrissy's the cook. Chrissy doesn't mind someone cooking for her every once in a while, but her pride is the kitchen.
Yeah.
So she likes people enjoying her
And that's
food
what I
and
was
stuff
thinking.
like
Like,
that.
if one woman loves to cook, I don't think they would let another woman in her.
Yeah,
kitchen.
sometimes
Like,
sometimes she will.
like,
Sometimes
once you
like
establish it.
our first girlfriend, she would handle Thanksgiving and everything every once in a while. Like she was, you know what I'm saying?
Very fucking territorial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm like the dude that handles everything else. I'm the manager, the fixer, the protector. I'm the I do all the rest of the shit.
I seen this shit. I seen this meme, and it was this dude, and I think he had like 3 girlfriends, and he was like, you know what I'm saying, and in chess, does the king move? You know what I'm saying? And he made a good point. He was like, because
King does
his
all that.
one wife worked, his one wife did this, and his one wife did that, and he kind of just stayed at the. It was like a at home dude with like 3
I
wives.
see what he did.
So and like he was saying, when you're playing chess, the king has to stay put because if you move the king.
And the king get took us
Yeah,
over.
And
It's
the king
over.
it took us over. It's the queen's job to go, and that's kind of how lions and how other mammals do it. Also,
I see the wheels turning a little bit.
They are.
Hey, look at me giving out game over here.
Like if I wasn't such a hustler, I see where that.
Yeah,
I'm about to. Listen. My wife gonna whoop my ass tonight. Just by
Yes.
giving that advice.
Oh,
So is it only ever 2 girls?
only
More
women.
than- I mean, ever more than
I've
two?
never tried more, but I don't know what she would be on as far as that. But
You let her lead in that.
Yeah, do you
she's
ever pick
such an
girls or
open.
does she
She's
always pick?
such an open book, so you never know with her because she loves women. So I think more or less it would depend on the other girl and how she would feel about another girl being on Chrissy. Because for some reason they get territorial about her.
Like, I just said that, right?
We was just in the club. She was just in the club yesterday, and there's girls that we aren't fucking or not with that get territorial about Chrissy. Like, hold on, what is she doing twerking on you type shit? Like, so it's like,
shit.
yeah, they get, bro, oh my God, bro.
Hey, yo, shout out to Chrissy Mitchell. Every time she
shout out.
performs, I swear to God, I'm like this the whole time.
The toughest
Whenever she starts,
Yeah.
get me in my end, I'm about to make a scene.
Hey.
Get me in the thing. I just be like, every time.
Cause she gets so, it's like she snaps.
Since
And
the
it's
first time I seen her at fucking Insomnia to just a couple weeks
Yeah,
ago,
we was out
it's
there.
the same energy, and I'm like, and then I watched her do it on the debut, and I was just like, she gets me every time, and because I'm an artist, and I always love when like females aren't afraid to make people be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? No, hey, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist.
That's always been her reputation.
I'm a
she
girl,
will
but I'm
chew
an
a
artist.
woman and she will chew a man's head off.
It gives me a little bit Nicki Minaj feel.
Chew
you know what
their
I'm saying?
heads off.
Don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love it. So every time I say these two words, this nigga starts to jitter up. So I'ma say it. Cage rage?
Oh my God.
What?
Bro.
What is up with cage? What the fuck? I like going to cage. We like going to
I
cage.
used to
rage.
like going to
let's,
cage
like
let's,
this
let's tell the
strippers.
people what the cage rage is first.
Okay.
So what is the cage rage? What is cage rage?
Well, Pittsburgh, no, right? Pittsburgh, no. But for my other viewers out, you know what I'm saying? Y'all
It's
may not
stripper
know.
boxing.
Stripper boxing.
Because it's gonna make people want to go that don't know about it.
I mean-
Strippers boxing. Oh, yeah. Look at him. He's back there like I'm about to go.
I mean, the first time I went,
It was fun.
he was up on the cage with his phone. Like
That's what I'm saying.
Hey.
the footage is out.
I
Bro.
know.
You already got in trouble
Oh,
for that.
yeah.
You already got in trouble for that.
You got in trouble for that?
Listen, because I was drunk and I was wilding.
I think I remember
We
that
was in a
night.
section.
too.
I got this
I
shit.
remember that night.
We was in the section. Yeah.
I'm on the story. I just got my phone on a bitch's ass. I ain't even check. At this point, I'm stalking.
I remember that
And
night.
I posted it. And my girl's like, what the fuck? Like, this is like, I'm just following it the whole time.
Oh, I remember that night.
And I fucking zoomed it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he
But
was looking crazy.
I
He was
like
looking
cage
crazy.
rage, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm
cage
from
rage is
Atlanta,
cool.
so I grew up with fucking strip club. So to see them boxing and
Yeah.
shit, you know what I'm saying? I think it's tight money
Yeah, it was
flying
cool.
in the air.
I
It
didn't
was
know what to
fun while
expect when we
it
went
was
out
fun
that
while it
first night.
lasted.
All right, so yeah, tell us what
Why it
happened.
lasted.
Tell you the story.
Yeah, what happened?
This is the
man?
story for anybody that don't know. First of all, and I don't care. I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about what I'm about to say. I don't give a fuck. Spearmint Rhino's a little bit weird, for real. So it's like one of them things where it's just like, it's already hard for us to make a staple in there, if you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like one of them situations where it's just like we wasn't allowed to perform because it's too urban. We couldn't invite the baddies. Like they didn't want us to. I was like, yo, maybe we should book a baddie. I got the baddie connect. Let's book a baddie. We ain't even got to get an expensive one. You know, this was back when Diamond a Body and them wanted like $4,000. Like let's get a Diamond a Body in here. Turn it up. You'll get it's gonna be packed in. Nah, the owners don't really want the urban stuff, and they don't want Zeus Network in their building and all that stuff.
So basically, what you're saying is, because you know, some of us are from Washington, so the Spirit Rhino is more like a
It is.
wider.
It's a wider
Because
club.
I couldn't really tell.
So the
whenever I
beef
went in
is more with Spearmint
Spearmint
Rhino
Rhino-
than Cage Rage?
It's definitely I don't know, because the dude that runs Cage Rage he wasn't even a manager at Spearmint Rhino at the time. So yes, I didn't really have a big beef because it's like sometimes you give and go in business. So it's like, okay, if that's your policy to not want people performing, what could I say? It's your
Yeah,
club,
cool.
what the fuck ever. But they was paying me really nice. So it was like, fuck it, I'll book the girls, I'll get the girls to come, and they pay me to book the girls. So that's all cool. So what had happened, my tiff with them, first of all, it started off with I made a post because there was a situation to whereas I had said what's up to my man. He was just in a car accident and shit. And I'm like, yo, what's good? I'm glad you can make it out. Glad to see you at Cage Rage, blah, blah, blah. And he wasn't expecting it to come off like that. He was like, oh, this is like your situation? I was like, yeah, I'm heavy on a promotion, and I pretty much, you know, most of the people that's here is because of me type shit.
Yeah,
he was
I
like,
see
oh.
you with the mic.
He was like,
Miss
oh.
Money.
He was like, oh, damn, somebody else told me they did this shit. And I'm like.
So now you like.
Off top, same night. I kid you, same night. Miss Money and 412 Fire. 412 Fire is my girl. She'll always be my girl. Shout out to 412 Fire. But they was in a ring. And it was a time that I booked all 8 of the fighters, and there's only 8 fighters.
Mm-hmm.
So during the ring, and Miss Money and 412 Fire, they're like, yeah, if you want to fight, hit this email, or come see me, or come see her. And I'm like, if all 8 of these fighters are mine, why would anybody need to contact anybody else other than me?
So why do you think you feel like they're like well, no, they are excluded you. Why do you think they are?
To be honest with you, and this is me being 100, bro, because I'm always 100 when I'm speaking. You ask me a question, I'm gonna answer it as far as what my opinion is. 412 Fire, I don't think it was intentional with 412 Fire, but with everyone else, like, I don't know how Miss Money feels about me, but she's a little bit weird, to be honest with you. So it's like, I don't know how she feels about me, but it's one of them things where it just always seems weird. And it's like, even like I made a post about it, and it was like, I pretty much gave the history of how I came about Cage Rage, because it's like, you know, I'm gonna tell my truth. This is my truth before I go on my rant. You know what I'm saying? So it was like one of them things where it's just like, this is how I got incorporated with it. This is what, and it was like, yo, I'm bringing a lot of heads through. And we to the point that I had like a 50-person guest list, and then they let me give Josh. I gave Josh a guest list. I'm like, boom. There's like, yo, we need more promoters. All right, let me pull in Josh. Let me pull in Grandma. So it's like, still, I'm putting people in position to bring more heads into the building, type shit. So it was like, I told him, I was like, online, I'm like, yo, y'all ain't going to it would pretty much came down to y'all ain't going to discredit me for something that I came across on my own. Didn't nobody put me in a position. I seeked all the answers I wanted on my own. The club was the one. I wanted to perform. I went to the club. I talked to my man Jacob. Shout out to Jacob. I like Jacob. He still work at Spearmint Mine. Shout out to Jacob. And I talked to Jacob, and Jacob was like, here, you have to call this number. So I texted and called the number, and I talked to him, and then that's how I got into Cage Rage.
Okay.
Miss Money didn't put me on.
So
Nobody put me on.
How did they get involved?
Because Miss Money was already part of Cage Rage. Okay. So it was like Miss Money, the Mike Curls, the Fed the God. They was the very beginning of when Cage Rage came to Pittsburgh. Okay. I came in late because I wanted to perform, and then there was a couple girls I wanted to fight. So I'm like, okay, I got this phone number. Let me see if he answer. And he said, yeah, she can fight. Send me her height and weight. And if you know any other girls I want to fight, I'll pay you to book girls.
Oh, there it is.
I said, oh, okay. So I got in good with that. And he's like, oh, bro, he's like, you're a great promoter. You're a great recruiter. And my job just kept getting bigger, and they kept paying me more and more money, to the point that when he left, because he was coming from LA every month to run it. So when he's like, fuck this, I'm going to just give it to y'all. Y'all handle Cage Rage. I'm not coming from LA out here. I'm passing the torch. Okay. So once he did that, I was the main recruiter and promoter. I was one of the main recruiters and main promoter.
It was popping for a minute.
When I come in the building, I got King's Court. I got the big VIP section in that
November
motherfucker.
to like January, February, it was popping every weekend.
So there was I made the post. Miss Money got mad. A couple other people got mad, and I didn't give a fuck because y'all are reading it, and it's
what
like
was the post?
Pretty much just a rant of, you know, I did this. I'm part of Cage Rage because of this, and my numbers is this. I'm bringing his through type shit. So ain't nobody going to steal my credit. Yeah, that's pretty much what it said. So someone thought, I'm gonna say someone, because no one else got it other than the girl that tagged Miss Money on the post. She thought I was saying I started Cage Rage. Right. Where I wasn't saying that. So Miss Money hops on her like, oh, Cage Rage didn't start with you and all this. So now me and her's going back and forth on a post about something that it's not even what it is. So after that post, me and Miss Money ain't really never seen eye to eye before. It was like, it took us like 2 months before we broke the ice. Like, what's good? Right. What's good? You cool? Yeah. You cool? Yeah. So it was like, boom. But you know, you never know. You never know.
I mean, once the cat's out the bag, right?
You never really know. So that we
like
might be cordial, but it could have been some. So what happened was, this girl named Morg was fighting. Destroyed this bitch. Now, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call her a bitch. She destroyed her. To the point that chick came up to me and said, I'm never doing this again in my life.
Oh, damn.
So the one girl, her name is Delphi. The girl named Delphi seen this and said, I want to fight Morg next. I don't care who she beat up. I want her next.
Okay.
So the person that oversees me, He says, Delphi wants Morg next. I didn't even set the fight up initially. Delphi wants Morg next. We're going to give her what she wants. Cool, bet, boom. So time goes by. Now they're both texting me like, I want to fight that bitch. And because they got beef. Some underlining beef. Like they got outside of the cage beef. So me and dude compared notes because I guess Delphi told him that she didn't fuck with Morg neither. So Morg is texting me and Delphi's texting him. And then, so we're like.
But you really don't want that, right?
So
you don't
like,
want real beef in the ring, do you?
I mean.
We did.
You kind of do.
Okay. We did. So
sells.
we compared
plus
notes.
It's going to bring more people in.
We compared notes and we still agreed that the fight was going to happen. Agreements. Fight happens. We're from the hood. She threw a Superman punch over the referee and they was trying to get at each other when their gloves come off. They was trying to get at each other and we took them to their respective places.
Corners, yeah.
That's all that happened. As far as the crowd inside of the Spearmint Rhino, that's all they seen. No fighting outside the cage. They didn't even touch each other.
The white folk.
was too much.
So he went to he became a manager, so he had to go do training. So he comes back and calls me and is like, I got to suspend you. I got to suspend you in Delphi. And I'm like, what happened? He was like, oh, well, Delphi was online going crazy and she wouldn't stop. So I pretty much got to catch the bullet for it. So I said, why? So I said, why are we getting suspended anyway? They was like, yeah, because you booked the fight. So, yeah, bro, I kid you not.
Yeah.
I kid you not, bro. So this is what he's telling me, bro. So at this point, I'm like, okay. I just said, okay.
You gave her what she wanted. You didn't book that.
I didn't even book it initially. Then she works for Spearmint Rhino. So she was a stripper for the Spearmint Rhino. So how does that have anything to do with me?
Yeah, that should be.
Sounds like the main dude wasn't communicating right.
It sounds like the main dude is an asshole.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you got caught up in employees bullshit.
Yep.
I got caught up.
You don't work there.
I got caught up in bullshit because people wanted me out of there.
Exactly.
And that's what it all boils down to.
Exactly.
That was an excuse to finally get rid of the head.
Because you wasn't no
and I never
puppet.
was. I never was.
You wanted recognition for
it
your
was
shit.
to the point that I even told the because at one point we was talking about me becoming a manager there. And I was talking to the dude and he was like, he doesn't want to push the buttons. They don't want to go. And I like, look, hire me. I don't give a fuck. I'll push all the buttons. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not that type. I'm not going to be here. You want me to promote, but I can't promote to certain people. I can't promote a certain way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The black people don't spend money. The old white men is the ones that comes and gets the $1,000 dances and want to get. No, that's not me. What they don't understand is they'll wait for one white dude to come in there and spend a couple thousands. Instead of catering to the people that might come in there, and you might get 15 people that come in there that might spend $100 each.
Exactly.
I mean, this is what clubs got to start doing. And this is my podcast, so I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say.
Turn up on your podcast.
If you
man.
want some money in your establishments, you got to start letting them smoke, shoot dice, trap, snort lines in the bathroom, solicit.
They already snorting lines already.
They snort
sex.
lines in the bathroom everywhere.
I'm sorry, not the bathroom. On the right
at the table.
If you're at like a bar that's like against the wall and you could do your thing like solicit. I used to work at a club. I used to work at a club in Atlanta. Right, it was what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say the name of it. But I used to wash dishes and make wings, you know what I'm saying? And this club, it had everything, you know what I'm saying? It was packed.
Did you see Lou Williams in there?
No, but
during the bubble?
Little Scrappy and his mama, Mama D.
Mama D.
Mama D would always come, what's the nigga? This morning, I woke up feeling like money. Rocco. No, was it Rocco?
I don't know. I know the song, but I don't remember who made it.
We ain't going steady. That dude,
I know
Rocco, he would always come. So, a couple of niggas from the 4-4 and shit. But yeah, they would let niggas smoke weed. And
yeah, Spearmint Rhino's different. I don't really mind that. It's just one of them things where it's just like, what your possible demographics are. So you got this big, nice ass, extravagant club for what? There's no one in here.
Exactly.
There's no one in there.
Exactly.
Because that's like I said, you gotta cater to black people, and black people like to feel like they won't get put out for doing something.
I mean, but if you got white owners that the stigma is you bring black people into your club gets shut down.
And
That's the thing.
It's fucked
So,
up because I
The
remember.
thing about it is, but it doesn't have
like
to be.
you said,
First of
though-
all, you're a professional establishment. There's ways of handling shit. If your
Exactly.
security's on point, no one's going to have their gun inside.
Set the tone.
Legally, unless your club is called a nuisance bar or a nuisance club, you can't get shut down unless someone gets shot inside of your establishment. If you have armed security or armed police, constables or whatever you want to call them outside your club, if someone gets shot outside your club, as long as you have a cop there, you're cool. So it's like, if you control your atmosphere, it's cool.
You set the tone. Yeah,
Well,
set
like,
the tone with your
here's
security. But
another
like you
thing.
said,
Dress
I'd rather
code is
have
cool.
50 I'd rather
Implement
have-
the dress code is cool, but it's like, you got to understand, you're in a city that we ain't got a lot of nice things to do.
Nah.
So it's like, why not take advantage of that instead of you being like, oh, we only want old white men in
But
here
I'd
spending
rather
money on
have
frat
15
kids
people
and
spend
stuff.
100 than one person.
And that's
spend
what I'm
100.
saying.
Like you said.
Here's another thing too. Pittsburgh, unfortunately, it's not Miami, Atlanta, New York, where there's black people
It's not
with,
culture,
with
though,
money.
enough.
Well,
Yeah.
where there's black people with.
But the crazy part about it is there are black people here with some money for real.
Kyle, I'm talking about
It's
like,
not like Atlanta.
BMF
Yeah.
niggas.
I know what you're
and,
saying. I know what you're saying. I know what
you
you're
know, The black guy, just like the white man, could come and spend $2,000 because he's a rapper or he's a fucking scammer or he's a something. There's not enough people in
But the thing
Pittsburgh
about it, think
that.
about it
They're
like this
football
though.
teams.
Think about it like this, right? So
Hockey players
we're
is in
comparing in Pittsburgh to Atlanta, right? Atlanta has way more urban situations
Mm-hmm.
than Pittsburgh does. So just imagine if one of these motherfucking white clubs became the urban situation for us and gave someone a reason to want to spend money in their establishment, everything would change.
Well, that's just what I just said, because there's not enough people with like, there's like athletes. If they cater to athletes, you know what I'm saying, and then
But
the
then think about
athletes
it-
brought.
But think about it like this: the Steelers always want to go out.
Yeah, now that's what I would do. I would promote women to party, make a club for athletes to party with. You know what I'm saying? And
Because we don't got no basketball team.
right.
That turns
Because
it up.
basketball
That turns it
players,
up.
everything
That
would have
turns it
changed.
up.
Because you would have had 12 black niggas looking for hoes, looking for something to do.
I feel that.
Cage
I feel
rage.
that.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if cage rage was catered toward like football players and like shit like that, like that's all we got. Like, because hockey, they're
But if
like.
the owner don't want it in his club, it don't matter.
I just feel like he's set in his ways. Like if you
But
see that
money talk bullshit.
no, money don't talk to them. Every time you see the cage race flyer, it's always two white girls on that motherfucker, and then the person that's fighting is in the middle. Why does it always have to be two white girls on the flyer?
Yeah.
Like that says enough to you just from that.
Right.
I've been dealing with cage race since October 2023. Was the first one I went to was a September one. Since October 2023, November 2023, it's always been the two white girls on the flyer. I've never seen a black girl on the flyer that came from their designer. You know what I'm saying?
So
it's-
basically, it got too black.
yeah, it always gets too black. They even said it. They
got too
said it.
black.
It's too urban. We don't want chicks twerking on the floor. They don't want that.
Oh well, then
mean,
that club's not gonna make
And
it.
it's not gonna make it.
We already know that. That's why the only good night is cage
It's a
race.
strip club,
Every
right?
other night is garbage. And when I say garbage,
What is it?
It's a strip club,
Is it a
right?
strip
a
club?
strip club.
So what
like
you mean?
a cheerleader.
What you mean you don't want nobody
or
twerking?
like if a song comes on and a bunch of chicks is twerking in the
What
middle
they
of the walk
supposed to
floor.
You see, I'm from Atlanta, so I've
That's
never
what they
really been
did.
to a Pittsburgh
Man,
strip club.
Atlanta, you have a fucking
Yeah.
table. I'm eating wings, and the stripper is literally right here.
Yeah,
at the
no,
table.
they ain't with that. Not civilians. They are not with
You
civilian.
got
You're
20
not
fucking
allowed to turn up.
strippers on the couch with you.
You're not. They were like, oh, that's for the strippers to do. I'm like, yo, this
People spend more money if you get to interact.
like, yo, let us have one night. One
You could
night
do that.
out of the month. Let Cage Rage be that all-out urban night, and you could do whatever y'all want any other day of the month. One night. The girls is, oh, we don't make money at Cage Rage.
Shit
It's
was packed
one
when we
night.
went.
What, the fighters or the dancers?
The dancers.
That shit was
Okay.
packed when we went.
The dancers don't be making no money. We don't be giving a fuck about them when it's Cage
I
Rage
don't
night.
give-
We
I
don't
give
care
a fuck
about the
about
we don't
dancers
care about
anytime.
the dancers.
But honestly, yeah, we wasn't. I wasn't. no,
Yeah,
man.
we don't care about the dancers.
I was more throwing
If
money
I
at
have,
the
I would
fighters.
get a couple of my homegirls hired for them to dance for us because now we're looking out. Like come up in a section, dance on the pole that they put up in a section. We going boom boom.
I mean,
boom.
well, you shouldn't be stripping in Pittsburgh. If you want to be a stripper, you got to go places that got money. New York,
These strippers ain't real strippers, bro.
right? So
They're not, bro.
I never got that. You go to West Virginia and you're fucking stripping. What are you stripping there for? What are you stripping
the
the money
most
for?
the most out of strippers, the most out of
money there.
strippers we probably got
Because
is
you don't
like
gotta look like nothing.
like a Dakota, and there's a couple other girls, but it's like these. What I be trying to tell them because I'm not dumb, so I try to tell them from my observation. even from how I am. Because if I go to a strip club, unless I know you, I'm not tipping you. I'm not tipping you if I don't know you. So I try to tell these girls, I'm like, look, first question I ask them, are you like a stripper? Or are you like the down low stripper, like you don't want nobody to know you stripping? Yeah. Because like, if you're pretty, it's not hard for a girl to get popping on the net. So get popping on the net on that stripping shit and have people come out to see you. Right. They're always waiting for the club to bring patrons to tip them, and it doesn't work.
Absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Because we live in a world where you can strip in your bedroom.
Exactly.
And go to a club. You can get famous cooking with Kaya, then got famous from her kitchen. Exactly. And she can go to a club, everybody like, cooking with Kaya.
Exactly.
And she got famous right in her fucking kitchen.
You're walking around with your face all pissed off because ain't nobody tipping you. We don't
know who you are. This is a different time. You're absolutely right.
We done seen a million girls shake their ass. We don't care about that no more. If me and you have a relationship, or we think we have a relationship, or we think I'm tipping you, I'll walk past you and just throw a dub on you just cause you're my homegirl type shit. So it's like, that's what they fail to realize. You gotta build relationships. In any job, you gotta build relationships. Exactly. But it's the same with strippers. Like strippers, I done seen Dakota make a post saying I'm stripping here and have 10 people come out just cause she's stripping. That's what the
porn stars always did.
Any entrepreneur you gotta promote yourself.
Period.
Stripping, rapping, drug dealing, anything, you gotta promote yourself.
And they'll be like, oh, it's so dry in here. And then I'll ask them, well, who's in here for you? Who came for you?
Yeah. It's just like rap. I seen this one post. It was like, you started OnlyFans and you still didn't make it. Now you know how it feels
to be a rapper. Oh, God, I seen that shit. And I was like, hey, be on God.
Because, bro, like, you can, like, yes, yo, Tsunami is right, man. Like, all of y'all can literally promote yourselves, go into CapCut, make your little twerk videos, and you're going to have enough people watch you to the point where you get famous.
I promote it.
You go to the strip club and you have a feature night.
She's there.
I promote it. I tried to tell them that. I said, let's have a featured dancer. Let's have blah, blah, blah. I tried. Even I promote it. I'm giving free promo videos to any stripper that comes and dances to one of our songs. I'll break down the video, shoot the video, boom, 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 boom. This is your promo video to help you get clients. Nobody came.
Lazy strippers.
On God. What is wrong with people?
Lazy strippers. Y'all must have that must be y'all second job.
These strippers ain't got no fucking pictures. It's like,
because it takes one.
Well, like you said, they ain't real strippers. They just
it takes one. It takes one stripper to put Pittsburgh on.
You want to know the messed up part about it? And this is another thing that I be telling them. I said, don't none of y'all want to be that stripper that's getting paid to go to other cities?
Right.
Like them strippers is getting paid $2,000 and up to be in other cities.
Honestly, Wiz fed the god Tsunami Fly or Twan Green. That's what Drake did. He said Black China in one track, and she became famous. Maybe one of us should just say Dakota in a song.
I might.
Mr. 8 Million.
I might.
You gotta give one of the strippers a fucking shout out.
I got you. I got two songs.
When you go down to the debut.
I got 3 songs actually. I don't really like them no more. They're butt. So I'll make some new ones.
Because if like you be like with Dakota at Cheerleaders or at wherever she's at, motherfucker gonna be like,
yep.
The next time I'm in Pittsburgh, I gotta go see Dakota at fucking Cheerleaders.
Yeah.
I remember when Drake said Courtney from Hooters on Peachtree, and I'm like, I need to go to the Peachtree Hooters. I need to go to the Hooters on Peachtree, and that's for Courtney.
What day is Courtney here?
Yeah, does Courtney work here? The one that Aubrey Graham knows.
You Drake. Ain't lying because I heard a rapper say Strokers. We gotta go to Strokers.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta go to Strokers now.
Strokers is the worst strip club in Pitt. I was so mad I went to Strokers.
So listen, so like you got me. So it's like Pittsburgh. It's like now I'm starting to think Pittsburgh. Whenever you have these platforms, shout out your hoods. Make sure until the world knows Pittsburgh like a motherfucker, besides fucking Wiz going to Cali like real Berg shit. Make sure every time y'all are on a major fucking
know this
platform,
as an artist, Pittsburgh does not work together.
But no,
that's the issue.
Individually, make sure you shout out every hood, every shit. Put your city on.
Let's talk about it.
Why? Because you are actually a Berg nigga.
Let's take a second. We're gonna drop a track.
I got something to say, right?
And then let's take 5. We'll be right back.
Came a long way. You know, being broke and shit.
So, part 2, we got one final topic that we got to get on. Taylor Gang. Taylor Gang. Taylor Gang tour.
Man, that shit was fun as hell.
Man,
and I
that
don't
shit
even smoke.
Crazy.
It was so fun. It was like, shit. Long story short, I worked with a man named Don Lito. He produced Ain't Have Shit. That was on the second debut type shit. And yeah, I was like, bro, come to my crib, because he never been in my studio. It's always, on his. I'm going up ID Labs every time I want to link with him. So he's like, yo, come. I'm like, come to me. He's like, no, I'm working on my house. You got to come here. And my man Churi's is here. I'm like, oh, I ain't seen Churi since high school type shit. We ain't really hung since high, so I'm like, I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Went over there. He ended up leaving. Churi's made a joke like, yo, bro, I'm about to start managing you. I've been watching. You're hard as fuck. Blah, blah, blah. I'm about to start managing. I'm like, fuck it, do it. So, we've been talking back and forth. And he's like, yo, I'm about to really try to see what I can get you. You know what I'm saying? So he hit me up and was like, yo, Will and them telling me I could bring some people on tour if we go on tour.
Who's Will?
Will's the manager.
Will's
for Taylor
his
Gang.
manager.
Okay.
So Will gave Mike some passes. I got invited to go on tour with him, and it was like a life changing situation for me. It was like just
What year
I mean,
was this?
it was not last year. It may have been 3 years ago.
Okay.
The one when he went with Logic.
Okay.
Yeah, when he went with Logic.
Okay.
So it was that
Okay.
one. Logic's fucking performing
Shout out
ass.
to Logic.
How many cities did you do?
I only did 3.
Okay.
3.
What
4
were the
days,
cities?
3 cities.
What were the cities?
North Carolina, Atlanta, and what was the last one? May have been Philly. No, it wasn't Philly. Wiz was trying to get us to go to Philly, but we had to come back to normal life. Was it DC?
That's not bad. 3.
So I haven't
That's not a
seen
bad
any
3.
footage, but I seen the Lil Yachty footage and them coming out, the crowd, getting like, how is it performing at a Wiz concert?
I didn't perform.
Okay, you were
I
just,
wish I would have performed.
you
I
were
was
just on the tour.
I was, guest
On the
pass
road,
backstage on the road.
But
Yeah.
were you able to see
Yes.
the crowd of people?
I was able to go on the stage and look out, and it was.
That's
fucking-
what I've always wanted.
It's next level, bro.
Because I've never really been to like a concert that's like maybe the Lil Wayne concert, the America's Most Wanted back.
Yeah.
In like,
I went to a couple
07.
Kevin Gates situations. I seen Kendrick when he came to Pittsburgh right when he first
In the
like
summer?
Yeah, when he was at A&E when he
Damn.
first started.
like Section 80.
So
yeah, stage A&E. He came with a couple other people.
When I seen that fucking, I think Dice had the fucking. He took his daughter, and I seen the fucking Taylor Swift crowd, and I'm like,
Oh, no, that's
a whole
next
different
level. That's
Oh,
next
okay,
level.
that's okay.
That's a whole. She does football stadium.
Yeah, that's football stadium.
Yeah.
so Wiz probably had what, like,
10,000.
10,000.
No,
20,000.
them pavilions hold like 30.
so you saw 30,000 people.
Bro, the amount of people that be in these fucking things, and then you figure you got all the seats, and then you got all the grass.
Yeah, the pavilions. Yeah.
I opened up for Fetty Wap. I think it was like, might be
And
like,
like the basketball stadiums hold 20, 30,000.
probably
Yeah.
like 600 people there. So
There was a
like, that
lot of
lot.
people there, bro. It's a lot of
But
people.
Taylor Swift got like 100,000, 80,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So like, were you like on your Tupac shit? Were you like carrying equipment?
No,
ready
I
for your
was just
shot? You just
there.
had
Had
to
to
kinda-
pass.
Okay, just the,
I was just
So you
there.
just the pass.
Yeah, the all access.
Because like
I was in and out the back gates and
Okay,
going,
because everyone, because listen, that Tupac story is
Backstage- backstage parties.
But that's the thing. Like as an artist, sometimes you gotta do that on your way up. You gotta
yeah.
be carrying.
No,
the bag.
real
You gotta
shit.
Do whatever.
That's one of the
I
things
already
they
know you would have did
some-
anything.
and some
I had my
were-
camera. I
some
took a
people
couple
are too
pictures
humble
and
for
shit,
that.
but I was chilling, mingling and shit. I was just taking in because for me, I'm gonna say it like this. Sometimes it's hard to network whenever you're by yourself because it's like I was just walking around by myself talking to people and it's hard to do it whenever you don't have a group of people co-signing for you sometimes. And it's like one of them things where them people are here to see who they're here to see. So you being like, yeah, I'm an artist from here. Listen to my. It's like nobody don't really be giving a fuck.
I'm gonna ask a question that may have Pittsburgh mad at me. Do you feel like Wiz puts on for y'all city? And like,
I think, honestly, I think Wiz is a good example of what an artist should look like, what a good artist could look like coming from Pittsburgh. I think he represents us pretty well from the outside looking in. I think it's a great representation. I don't feel like they fish for artists from here like they should be.
Because when I think of Pittsburgh,
Mac Miller
honestly, I think of
was more
Hardo.
like
I think
that.
of Jimmy Wapo. You know what I'm saying? I think of Mac Miller.
Mac Miller was
Look at my
more-
my
I don't
situation.
Mac
think
Miller
it
was
was.
more
My
like
situation, my situation could be a perfect example, right? I'm getting close to them, you know. My manager at the time, he's best friends with Will, so he's showing Will all my material. You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Look, Troy just sent me this. Listen to it." And he's like, "Yo, there's nothing wrong with his artistry. There's nothing wrong with the way he looks. There's nothing wrong with anything. His numbers just aren't good enough." And that's pretty much the reason why I didn't get my shot. You know what I'm saying? So it was like one of them. Now look at me now. Yeah, it's like
Mr. 8 Million.
now I got the numbers, and it's like.
What's up?
We could have already been doing this, but now I'm already past that point in my life where
Yeah,
I'm
where
not.
I'm
the
not gonna
relationship's
just,
not as solid.
I'm
Yeah.
not accepted as going on
It's
tour.
not
I
even
wanna be
not.
on stage.
Yeah, and that, and it's just like, I did 8 million on my own, so it's like Taylor Gang didn't do that for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was telling people about the debut. If I would have wore the same outfit and I would have came on there with that same song, and that was the only song I ever made in my life, it would have did the exact same thing. So it's like, it's one of them things where it's just like, now I'm starting to see my self-growth and all that shit. So it's like, I've always been on the independent shit. Yeah, maybe I might piggyback off of a situation, sort of like how Wiz did with Warner Brothers. Maybe I might piggyback off that. Like, I'm not signing my life away. Like, you might get a year out of me, like a year in an album or a year, you know what I'm saying? So my ultimate goal is to rule the world. So I'm gonna have to do that on my own. I can't be signed to no label and rule the world. They rule the world. If I get them to the certain level, they rule the world, and
That's
I'm
why
still
we
working for them.
Yep.
Ball out. That's
Real
the
shit.
label. You know
So that's
I'm
what
saying?
it is with that. It's like the Taylor Gang shit's cool. Wiz is dope as hell. Me meeting him and all that shit. You know, everything's cool and shit. It's just Mike ended up getting out of it and all that stuff, so it kind of like fizzled out as far as like the consistency and shit. Because I got to go on tour, and then when Wiz did his show in Pittsburgh, I ended up getting invited to the studio. So I was in that session at Addy Labs with them when he got invited to come here. So I showed him a beat and all that shit. So it was kind of a dope experience.
Yeah, that's dope. Being in the studio, that's probably
So,
super dope.
sidebar, and I'm a segue. I grew up where you at a club, nigga come through, he do his music, they show him love. He come the next week, they show him love. He come the next week, he's Future. He's Young Jock. He's Gucci Man. He's Waka Flocka. Why don't Pittsburgh have that?
Because Pittsburgh's clubs don't reach that far. And that's what my biggest argument with it is, because it's not like that no more in these clubs. So maybe in Atlanta you might be able to with the consistency, but it's still harder because that's what everyone's doing.
There's a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying?
Is the Fed the Gods and the are they doing, because we go to a lot of shows, right?
Yeah.
We be in places.
Yeah.
Are they at these shows?
No.
No, I've never.
That is the issue.
It's not the issue.
But they gotta get paid,
Bro,
for their
look,
appearances.
look.
Like they're at a
look.
level where they
and I'm
get
gonna say
paid for
sorry
it.
I
to
feel
any
like
promoter.
that's the issue to me.
I'm gonna say this. I
promoters
apologize
don't
to
bring
any
them in. They'll
promoter.
rather bring-
any promoters that got a problem with this. These showcases that we're doing, they're not the answer, and they never will be.
Everybody
So it's
knows
like,
showcase is just for practice. That's
yeah.
just to
So
tarnish your
it's
craft.
like it's a dying sport. So it's like, why should they be there? Like, what's the point?
Well,
of
I
being
don't mean showcases. I mean like some of
It's the promoters.
Some of
The
the
promoters
clubs.
would rather bring somebody else in from another city than they would from Pittsburgh.
I know growing up, I know I can see the franchise boys. I know I can see Travis. And I'm not talking about the biggest people. I'm just talking about like
yeah, why aren't
I know
they
what you're
doing
saying.
Pitt-
Them
why aren't they doing
franchise
Pittsburgh
boys.
shows?
I know what you're saying.
Travis Porter.
But think about it like this. Right? Every other city has liable, like they have great hangout spots.
Yep.
It's like even though I'm rich, like for instance, when we went to Atlanta, whenever they had the BET Awards filming the same weekend, we went to Atlanta and Rick Ross was just in the club.
Yep.
Or T.I.'s performing at a spot and you paid $20 to get in and T.I.'s performing in there.
Exactly.
That's never going to happen
They
in
don't have it in
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
I don't want to go out in Pittsburgh.
did Reese Young ever bring Birdman to Pittsburgh?
There's
I
no-
don't, man.
no, there's
that
no music-
story's weird. I don't know the exact details
Okay.
of this shit,
There's
but
no music scene like Atlanta, like all these other cities in Pittsburgh.
and
There's
it's not like,
clubs.
and it's not
You
even.
just brought this conversation full circle. You talked about Spearmint Rado and these clubs. There's no
Yeah,
place for people
and it's
to go.
like
There's
I'm
no
not going to
clubs.
the.
I remember when Jimmy Wapo was
There's
kinda
no
coming
urban
up. Why didn't Jimmy Wapo
scene.
just do a Pittsburgh tour? You know what I'm saying?
Because Jim,
Make it look cool.
Rest in peace to Jimmy Wappo, but there's reasons why people like him can't just be out doing shit like that. One of the reasons why he's probably not here today.
Because of that.
He just can't be out in these places just doing shit like that.
He had a lot of problems with a lot of people.
Yeah, he couldn't just be out doing that type of shit.
So maybe it's just too street.
It's too street, but bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I get big, I'm not hanging in the Galaxy. If I get on Fed to God's level, I'm not hanging at the Galaxy. I just don't want to. I'd rather sit in my house and play Xbox. I don't care to go out. So it's one of them things where it's just like them being in these clubs and shit. It ain't really gonna do nothing.
It's different nowadays than when you were growing up, though, too, because it's so easy to get your music out there. You don't have to do.
And that's what I was saying.
I just feel like if these rappers hang out with celebrities, okay. We went to LA. We went to Miami. Hey, how about for y'all? Let's go to Pittsburgh. Let's fucking, you know what I'm saying? Not just C-list, D-list celebrities that can bring out a crowd. You know what I'm saying? If you rappers are hanging out with them, you know
where
what I'm
they
saying?
gonna bring you to?
I mean, it's got to start somewhere. I mean, that's how these cities start. I mean, Madison City just didn't start as a famous strip club like. Somebody had to bring her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
BMF had
they
to
did
come.
it in time.
BMF brought Jeezy, then
But
they
like
started
you said,
doing
they did
shit.
it in a time where rappers, particularly rappers, were outside.
Yeah.
Rappers aren't outside.
And there was
now.
a time that rappers
aren't outside.
had to be outside.
But I just feel like rappers now, they
to-
get paid just for showing up, not even for like doing a show. Like I feel like we live in a time now, like just like the fucking what Josh be doing with when he be bringing these D-lists and they get paid just for show. They ain't doing no songs. They just show the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I remember growing up, and I guess that's why I was bringing to. Is that why you feel like Pittsburgh artists? That's how we feel like the Pittsburgh hip hop scene like can't jump. It's just because people don't want to come here. People don't want to come out to the wrong.
I feel like
people don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Pittsburgh can't jump because A, niggas teams ain't strong enough, and B, they're worried about the wrong shit.
And why do you feel that way?
Well, they're worried about the wrong shit as far as like all the avenues that's open. If you and your team took advantage of every avenue that was open, as far as like, bro, you and your team can stay in the garage and figure out a way to get out of the garage if y'all is putting the plan together and really executing that shit. There's rappers that get on that don't come out the house, never came out the house before. They dropped one song. They made a song about Don Julio, or they did. It's like, and people look at that shit like, damn. Dudes already popping on social media made a song about Don Julio. Now he's touring. People they don't look at the background activities that go on to making something like that blow. Yeah. It's never really someone just posting something and it just going off.
Yeah,
no.
people been rapping for years.
Motherfuckers be having teams that be like, look, this is what we're gonna do. This is when we're gonna drop it. We got all hands on deck, and boom.
Yep.
Motherfuckers think, oh yeah, this should go viral. I'm gonna post it, and don't nobody help them, or don't nobody they don't got no team. And that's what That's what hurts the most as far as that is the hustle, what you look like. Because in my opinion, a lot of Pittsburgh artists don't really look like they should be rapping.
They don't have a look yet.
Yeah, they don't have a look, and like I say on everybody else's shit. If you don't look like anything, no one's going to give a fuck what your music sounds like.
And honestly, Mr. 8 Million,
regular.
You could be the look.
And that's why I did that, because one of the things me and Chrissy's artists, off top artists, we think about our wardrobe, we put something together. The crowd might like this. Boom, Chrissy got her Bratz doll boots that she wears all the time and different shit like that. So it's like, what I be trying to tell people is everyone's so worried about, oh, my song's so hard. My song, no one gives a fuck how hard there's a million hard songs out there. The thing we want to know is, why should we listen to what you're presenting to us? So if you're not giving us a good enough reason for us to even give you a chance to hear your music, then it's not going to work. And that's 2025.
People will consume whatever you feed them, but they got to like you first.
And we've realized that you got to put in a lot of work.
You have to. Talking about literally 2 days ago, talking about image and wardrobe and all that.
Yeah, like I'm having to change my whole social media because I'm almost at 500,000 views now. So now I had a show in Cleveland. I'm walking, hey, Twan Green. So now people starting to see me. I don't even live in Cleveland. So now it's like, now I have to start taking my girl off, taking my kids off. Just
protect your privacy and be a business.
No, real shit. I barely post my daughter on my social media.
Yeah, you don't know you popping until somebody walk up on you, was like, "Hey, yo, Tsunami Fly."
No, real shit. And I've had that from the debut,
like,
and it's going.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I posted my phone number on a girl's post like a couple of weeks ago. My daughter called me like, "Daddy, you can't do that anymore. You're famous." I'm like,
Yeah.
I guess I can.
Yeah.
Listen, I did some dumb shit, motherfucking screenshots. I'm like, damn, they couldn't wait to goddamn.
They be on it.
And that's
Catch
the thing.
Twan Green up.
And that's the thing. Whatever your image is online, people think is 10 times that. So of course they're gonna try to tear you down if they can tear you down.
Yes, they will, because they be screenshotting
Everything's
the fuck
ammo.
out of me. They can't wait to tell the
Everything's
Spearmint
ammo.
Rhino some shit I'm saying.
My motherfucking
Screenshot that
Everything's
shit.
ammo.
Screenshot that shit. Screenshot that my last live and send it.
cut the camera. Hey, everything I'm about to say after is gonna be off the camera.
Hey,
okay?
Pittsburgh, we ain't even, it's to the point that people say, "Oh, should we stick together?" No, it's like, there's nothing wrong. Like, you're my peer, right? So at the end of the day, I might show you support on stuff that you're doing, but I also might not ride right on your back while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people think. First of all, everybody got this fucking false narrative that everyone has to work together. First of all, what makes you good enough to rap? What makes you good enough to rap? What makes everyone... And that's one of the things is people just grab 20 motherfuckers that just rap.
Yep.
And it can't work.
You need
like
a
that.
whole team.
You
Everybody
need a
gotta have a
team
job.
of hard
Everybody
niggas
gotta have
and
a job.
motherfuckers that are good at their job.
Here's what I've always said. Everyone always says they wasn't with you when you was down. I said because I didn't earn them yet.
Yep.
I just feel like people get so mad because people don't support them and come to their shows. Nigga, what have you done? How long have
I
you
agree
been
with you
rapping?
100%.
Like, how long have you been doing shows? How long have you been doing the podcast? How long? I had to earn when I first came up here and I started rapping with my cousin. Nobody knew me. I used to fucking like Twan Green birthday boy. I used to hype man for my cousins at these same shows.
And you was turned too, wasn't you?
Behind Deech Wade and One Up Wiz, I used to hype man. I used to jump around and you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers had no idea that I knew how to rap. I knew how to podcast. I knew how to do anything.
Yeah.
When I first started doing music, I used to ask people, come to video. Nobody would show up. Nobody come to shows. I started realizing, yo, Twan, whenever I kept doing shit, whenever we went to LA and everybody's all of my shit like, you deserve it. You've been going hard. I didn't even know that I deserved that. I didn't even know that I had deserved the love that I was getting when I was out in LA and we was doing shit. So that made me, okay, now they're fucking with me. That made me change my whole view on niggas don't support you. You have to earn it.
Absolutely.
Nobody famous right now, just like you said, this just popped off. All these guys, Fed to God, all these guys, they are popping because they earned these fans.
Yeah.
You got to earn them. And now I'm finally getting fans because I earned it. I've been doing this shit and I've been rapping up here for almost 10 years. So it takes time.
It does.
It takes time. I finally earned it. I can finally go to the Galaxy. I can finally go to fucking Tsunami. I can finally go to the B&G's grill. I can finally go anywhere and they're like, Twan Green, what up? Twan Green. I don't even live in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? But I can finally, because I earned that. You have to earn it. Don't get mad because niggas ain't coming to your shows. Work harder. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Work harder until they start coming.
And some niggas just be butt.
Facts.
I mean, but if you fucking consistent and if you got the chain and you got the backup and you got the VIP and the bottles.
Work ethic can get you a little something even if you're
you're
trash.
butt.
He's but he throws a great
There's
show.
a lot of butt rappers out there that's
he throws a great show. And there's some niggas that are hard as
But
fuck.
the talent's gonna keep you there once you get there.
But their music quality's terrible.
Yeah,
They
I've
always
came
come with-
across
they
that
always
a
come with
lot of
one
times.
person and it's just them.
I'll be
which
like,
is
yo,
cool.
man, his performance was lit. And now I'll play that shit in the car and be like, is this the same song?
This is the same song?
Yeah.
Okay. Them fucking show speakers be tricking you. Because I done that a lot of times. I was rocking to this shit. And I look them up.
Shit, we've been through that shit ourselves.
Yeah.
I've been
Go home and change some
doing
shit.
more and doing more every year.
You'll go home and hop
Every
right on the
year.
computer and
Yeah.
change some shit.
right. So-
Let me pull up this EQ real
Yeah,
quick. What the
exactly.
fuck?
Damn,
I
my
was
shit
like,
sounded like that.
yeah.
Exactly.
I would get on JT for years. It's too low. It's too low.
Sometimes I'll
It's
check
too
my
low.
shit in the club. Sometimes I'll record
last
something and go
project,
straight to the
it's too
club.
I was like, hey, yo, JT,
I
you
was
gonna be
like,
funny,
I was
but
like, I'm leaving it.
this is too loud. He probably been too loud. But since I had a technical difficulty, I think I'm gonna go wrap this up.
Yeah, anything
That's a good
you
one.
want to leave the people with, leave us with, anything.
And then I
And
got
then
one
we
more
got,
question.
I got a question for you.
Work hard, have a solid plan, and have a solid team.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
Now, we ask this on every guest that comes. We ask this question because we always argue about it.
No
I'm a
matter
one guy.
no matter what we talk about during the show, we somehow always get to this
So
topic.
now I just force it.
Yeah, so fuck it.
Jordan or LeBron?
I'm gonna go with Jordan.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan.
Why Jordan?
I like Kobe better than both of them though.
That's my guy. Okay, see, this is a good guy. No one said that yet. And I look, Kobe was my first favorite. Yes. So,
Kobe, I loved his work ethic.
let's talk about Kobe. Yeah, right? Yeah, Kobe. Jordan, LeBron, that's cool, but
Yeah,
why is Kobe your GOAT?
because when Jordan was just good because he was good. Like Jordan was that dude. Period. Kobe kind of had to work hard to be as good as he was. So it would be the 6 a.m. gyms and the late night gyms wherever. Jordan could go to the club and drink and then
Smoking
still have a great
cigars,
fucking game just
drinking,
cause.
gambling.
And it's like there's a difference between being a Bentley and being a car that's built up to a Bentley standard. So it's like I feel like Kobe was like, I'm going to build myself up to be a Bentley. You know what I'm saying? Jordan was just raw talent. It was
born a
just
Bentley.
raw talent. LeBron, raw talent. But it's just like Kobe, I respect Kobe's game more just because he had to build. It took him a lot of early mornings and late nights and being in the gym by himself when everybody else left, and took him a lot of that to get to where he was. And he was great. He was one of the greats.
They used to say, Kobe, why are you a ball hog? He said, because I see these guys leave before me and come after
And
me.
he don't trust them.
Why would I pass them the ball when they don't work as hard as me?
Jay Williams said he was about to play the Lakers, right? And so he shows up to the gym, little pregame workout, like early morning pregame workout. Kobe's already in there, full sweat. So
Oh,
he's like,
yeah.
So he's like, he had to have already been there for like a half hour. So Jay Williams is in there for a good hour and a half, going as hard as he can, trying to outpace Kobe. He's like dead tired after an hour and a half. He stops. He's lacing him up. He leaves. Kobe's still in there, right? After the game, Kobe dropped like 40 or something. He said, after the game, he's like, why were you in there working like that for all them hours? Like, I was trying to go in there as long as he said, because I knew you were in here and I knew you were going to think something different if I left early.
if
So
I
I
left
had to
before you.
outlast you. I had to show you how hard I'm really willing to work to do this shit.
And he set the standard. And he makes people want to work.
Set the standard.
You seen The Redeem on Netflix? Oh my God, you have to watch The Redeem Team. You will love that
I didn't
shit.
watch it yet either.
Okay, so LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Melo, Chris,
I think
Paul.
I seen it.
Right, they're all young and they're in Vegas getting ready. They're all young. They all go out to party. You know, they're 21. They're on 22. They all go out the party in Vegas, driving a good time. LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? They all come back. It's like 3 or 4 in the morning. They're on the elevator about to go to sleep. They see Kobe walking down.
I heard that story.
They were like, bro, where you going? He's like, to the gym. And they were all like, this nigga's crazy. But the next day, LeBron got up at 4. And Dwayne Wade got up, you know what I'm saying? Then Chris Paul, and then the whole team started training like Kobe Bryant. And it's crazy. That made me respect him so much more because I feel like that's what makes you great.
Yeah.
When great players try to be, and like, not to toot my own horn, but I'd have been around a lot of rappers in the studio. And when they see my work ethic, it makes it. I done see people start rewriting.
Nigga, I have a lot of.
Like,
I
can
have,
you just,
I had
can
a
you just
lot
send me
of
the beat? I'll finish the song.
Oh God!
Just send me the beat, man.
Walkouts. I had so many walkouts.
I
of
done had
people.
niggas pass out, and I'm still writing. I'm still making songs. I'm still doing shit. So
You might have to come to one of my studio sessions.
Listen, me too. Oh, I already know you work. I can tell from your music. Like, you work.
If you and Benji went in a motherfucking studio,
Man, listen.
because me and Benji, we're getting songs done in a half an hour, 45 hour
Yeah.
tops. And that's writing it, picking the beat and everything. If we was to go in there and really do that shit, Like we have trouble finding people to do that with us because motherfuckers be writing slow. Chrissy's starting to get faster, but she's one of them private writers. Like she wants to be in her own zone, her own world, and that's why she writes the shit that she writes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would love for you to come to one of our studio sessions one day because them shits be lit.
Vice versa. I want to do at least a 15-minute song for song before you leave. I wanted to show you Birthday Boy too, cause I just want to show him my little swag.
It's whatever I want to. I'm interested.
Okay, cool, perfect. Because I wanna hear your shit loud. You know what I'm saying? I want to fucking. That's my thing as an artist. Like I love to connect with people's because I create music, and if you create music, let's create together. I love to do that. I love creating more than I love doing.
Y'all could be the first to hear my new album that I just finished.
Let's get
Yes. So, Tsunami Fly.
exclusive.
We love you here, man. This was amazing. This was my favorite episode so far. I literally had to stop and smoke a cigarette. So, you know what I'm saying?
And he's sweating. I'm usually the one in here sweating.
My chain, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a great pod.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, bro.
Yeah,
No doubt,
thank
brother.
you for coming.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Chrissy back here. We're gonna get Twan here. We got a couple. We can plug this shit up. We're gonna have some fun.